Starts right now.
And I want my money back. I'm going to get my money back.
First at 11 when it comes to childhood stars on TV or movies. A lot of parents want to know how they got started. For many, it begins with representation. But when it comes to a talent agency, it is certainly buyer beware. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Christian Frank.
And I'm Janice Allen. It's something that one local mother learned after being taken for thousands of dollars. She reached out to the Fox 17 problem solvers for some help. And our Cassandra Arsenault is live in studio now with more on what happened here. Cassie?
Right, Christian, Janice, it started with an ad for an audition for the Disney Channel on a local radio station. Sounds great. So they went, paid thousands, believing every word of a so-called talent agent. So we took their dilemma to reputable actors and casting directors who say, sadly, they're not the first victims and they probably won't be the last.
So, Mr. Harvey?
Yes, sir.
Talent shows like Little Big Shots.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Movies starring kids themselves like The Sandlot and reality TV like Dance Moms.
I just cry sometimes. It's no big deal.
Kids are taking over your TV, millions vying for the same fame. And right here in Muskegon, little Morgan Coleman wants to be a star.
Morgan, tell me, why do you want to be on the Disney Channel?
Because I love it.
They heard an ad on the radio for a company called 321 Shine holding auditions in Grand Rapids. All Morgan had to do was show up and remember a Tide commercial.
Boy, I'm glad she found Tide. I'll bleach alternatives, cause now when my clothes get all dirty, they come back looking brand new. Thanks, Tide.
Only 4 years old, she remembered all her lines. Making it no surprise to Mom, the agency said she wanted her. Morgan's mom, Renique, said they made lots of promises, acting classes, headshots, and of course, a job. All at the price of $3,000 in cash, which was one of their lower-end packages, according to this brochure. But after Morgan's first acting class, Renique said lots of red flags popped up.
It just sounded like they were just playing in there. So they gave us a booklet that has a bunch of names on the back that they said they work with. So I just randomly, looked up some names. Other places I called, they never heard of them.
When she asked for her money back, the agency said no, per the contract she signed. We reached out to 321 Shine, which has several bad reviews and complaints listed with the Better Business Bureau. All over the country, in fact, and has recently changed their name. The company had no comment for us, so we reached out to our own experts. Larry, a registered actor out of Atlanta, wrote a blog on agencies exactly like 321 Shine.
Especially when kids are involved, it's just part of the thing that upsets me the most is they really build up your hopes so that, oh, this is your ticket to Hollywood, this is your ticket to being an actor. They know that, and that's why they do it that way.
His advice: to get local experience at school or community theater. Then look on the Screen Actors Guild website to find what talent agencies they list. In Grand Rapids, local casting directors like Rossa Casting say stay clear of places like 321 Shine.
The fact that we have never even heard of them is another red flag.
And a red flag is definitely, we want you to pay us money so we can get you a job. That's not how it works.
They say you should never pay money up front, especially cash. There should never be deadlines, and if you hear a mass media advertisement for an audition, run the other way. Unlike big cities like New York and Los Angeles, Grand Rapids doesn't have all the protection for actors they do.
It's not required that you have to have a license to be a talent agent right now. Anyone could say they're a talent agent.
Which attracts agencies willing to take your money with nothing to show for it. Also, most agencies only take 10%, but here it's the Wild West of acting with no restrictions on a commission cap. The bad news, Renique may never get her money back because she signed a contractual agreement.
I do feel real silly, you know.
The good news, Rossa Casting wants to see Morgan and potentially take her on as a client.
So some good news for Morgan there, but other things to look for if you're ever thinking about getting your kid into acting. This website, 321 Shine, is very general. No specific information, no prices about their packages. You want to ignore something like that. There's also no actual office locations or a phone number at that. That's something that you definitely don't want. And the bottom line here is, you know, and we kind of know in our industry too, agents are working for you. Right. So they don't get anything until you get a job, and that's how it should work. Yeah. And so if you're going somewhere and looking for that, never pay up front unless it's for headshots or something you want to do on your own.
And if they're advertising on a radio station or going mass public with it, that's probably a good sign that it's not the real deal.
American Idol really doesn't happen all the time, so it's not going to really happen. There's no more cattle calls anymore, guys. So.
But she's a bright little girl, seemed very smart. So hopefully we wish her a lot of success.
Maybe that agency will pick her up.
Hopefully they pick her up.
Yeah.